Hello, Jenny Marklew, parliamentary candidate for Milton Keynes North on behalf of the Green Party here. I wanted to talk today about local government funding. We've recently had our budget set in Milton Keynes. It was quite an interesting experience for me. We have a Labour-led council with no overall control, and in both of our constituencies we have Tory MPs. Now, our Tory MP Mark Lancaster, who's in Milton Keynes North with me, he voted very strongly in favour of cuts to local government, which ultimately ended with £22 million worth of cuts for our local government, which meant overall 12% cut to spending. The way that our Labour-led council dealt with this was they made some quite dramatic cuts to the most vulnerable sections, or some of the most vulnerable sections in our society. The elderly, the homeless, and people reliant on Citizens Advice Bureau. It was interesting, though, to see the Tory leader stand up and attack and lambaste the Labour leader for the pitfalls that he'd fallen into, and berating him because she and her party would have done it completely differently. And it was ironic because those cuts were being meted out to us because of the way that our Tory MP had voted. It was also very interesting and extremely concerning to hear from both Tory and Lib Dem members that they knew all along how to avoid the pitfalls. They knew all along the best way to deal with the budget. They just didn't want to work cooperatively as a council. They wanted to swoop in at the last minute and save the situation. That's how it felt. That's what I got from what was said to me by various different people. The Green Party discussed it a lot, the local Green Party, and we decided that we would have voted on a no-cuts budget. We would have voted against anything that wasn't a no-cuts budget. We realised the risks. There are a lot of risks to doing that. But we felt we wouldn't be representing our voters if we were to do anything else. I think the most important thing about this is these people need to realise that these are people's lives that these cuts are affecting. These aren't some way of scoring political points. You know, vulnerable people shouldn't be booted around. We need to be working cooperatively. Party politics is a barrier to that, and we have to change it. We have to change our broken system.